My favorite story that you've told me, well, all of them are my favorite, but this one is the one of the 3 doofus horses, where they all hid in the shed at the end. Anyways, yeah. And so, once upon a time, Grandpa had horses. The 3, then he was feeding them hay every morning, and then the next morning he couldn't find Lightning or Cloudy or Sultan. So he went looking around. He couldn't find them for a long time. But after about 3 days, he wanted to call the police. He called the police, and then he kept them in contact for a long time. 2 weeks had passed now. He's been looking for them forever. Then, one busy morning, he went to go take out some wasp nests by the shed. He grabbed the wasp spray. Well, he needed to grab it out of the shed. So he went inside, and there were 3 horses. Lightning, Cloudy, and Sultan, all stuffed in the shed. They couldn't get out because when the door shuts, you can push it open, but then they don't know how to turn the knob and then pull it back open to walk out. So it didn't work. So they got stuck in the shed, and they ate all the food and drank all the water, and Mary wants awa. And yeah. So then he stopped calling the police and told them it was okay. But it was horrible.
Very good. Thank you, Natalie. Karina. Oh, Catherine, you're next. I forgot. Catherine, do you have a favorite story that Grandpa Rick tells?
Uh-huh.
Can you tell it to us?
Once upon a time, it was Halloween, and Grandpa and his girlfriends went together to Halloween, and they suddenly heard this noise. Clap, clap, thud. Clap, clap, thud. And they keep holding it all Halloween. And then they hold it again. Clown, clown, thud. Clown, clown, thud. And then it was just a horse with a broken leg.
Very
The
good.
next morning, they saw a horse in a barn with a broken leg. Yeah.
And it wasn't a Halloween monster.
And it wasn't a Halloween monster. Karina, your
Okay,
turn.
Karina, do you have a favorite story that Grandpa Rick tells?
For Grandpa's
Yeah.
Okay, jump down.
One of my favorite stories you told us was the one where you go scorpion hunting with Aiden and Eric. Once upon a time, Grandpa, Aiden, and Eric all went to Arizona to go scorpion hunting, and they found it, and they brought a jar, and Grandpa, he was sleeping in his bed, and when he woke up in the middle of the night, and when he woke up, he saw scorpions everywhere. And then he got a black light. He shined it on the scorpions, and they all went to each and every corner that fast. And after that, he kept shining the black light while he got out of the room, and there were more thousands of scorpions. He shined it on them, and then as he kept walking through the house, he went outside and he went in Aiden and Eric's room, and they were still sleeping, there were still more scorpions in that room too. And then Grandma came. She thought a yellow scorpion was a rubber band. She picked it up and then she saw it and screamed as loud as she could. Then Grandpa came running in the room and he said to drop it, and she did. And then the next morning, Aiden, Eric, and Grandpa all went scorpion hunting, and they filled up like 20 jars full of just scorpions. The end.
Thank you, Karina.
Now you're supposed to.
My favorite grandpa story is all the Brazil stories that she told growing up that helped me with my faith, and then all the Hoyman and Rassi stories that I got told when I was a kid, and you would lay down by your bed, try not to fall asleep, and sometimes you would fall asleep and would wake you back up, and you'd keep going with the story. So that was my best memories of stories. Hey girls, come here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! Mary, your turn. Say Grandpa. Happy
You say-
birthday,
Say
Grandpa.
bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa. I love you.
We love you.
Mwah.
Have a great morning.
Kisses, Grandpa. Oh, yay. Kisses, Grandpa.